Yo, yo, yo. Hello. Mic check, mic check. Can you guys hear me? Welcome, welcome, my buddies. My buddies. Welcome to the art jam. Wait, art jam? No, welcome to my stream. Wait, just a sec. I wanted to do something, but I forgot. Oh shit. By the way, also hi Bagel and Boya. Hi Chainsaw. What's up? By the way, oh, I'm so excited to share this, but maybe I'll share it in a bit later, in a bit more. But yeah, the lighting is not too good, right? Lighting kind of sucks. The days are getting shorter. I mean, not necessarily getting shorter, but just getting darker. So I'm losing my summer fucking light. Is this better? Yeah, I think it looks great. All right. We added some lighting. Should be good now. Should be Gucci now. But yeah. Thanks everybody for being here. Today we're just gonna draw as usual, to be honest. Oh! Did you guys see that? It almost burned my, oh my god, I can't believe that got caught on camera. This shit almost burned my plan. That was crazy, yo. Well, where can I put it? Holy shit, bro. It's not going to burn Elgato, it's gonna burn my plant, which is worse. It's an actual living being that will burn. But yeah, I'm so glad I caught it just in time. That was fucking crazy, bro. But yeah, that was a detour for sure. Just let me adjust the camera. I really don't want to bump into this again, but I don't know where to put it. Do you guys want it? Do you guys want the candle? It's fine. I think I can manage, right? Can we get through this stream without burning the house down? That's what I want to know. Okay, let's just leave it there and try to be mindful. That was crazy though. But yeah. The stream started with a bang already. We already starting it with the fucking candle almost burning my house down. But hey, it's not a yuuning stream if nothing bad happens. Am I right, guys? Am I right or am I right? Also, hi Nico. Welcome to the stream. Also, hi Rhapsody. Welcome to the stream. Is that why the plant has holes on it? Wait, what? What do you mean holes? What holes are we talking? Oh, you mean no? This is a well. She's not doing too well. This is a monstera plant, but not doing too well because I've been leaving it under the sun, summer sun for quite some time. It's either that or it's overwatered, so it's not doing too well these days. But it can survive, I'm sure. Are we summoning demons? Nah, it's just ambient, bro. This is how I get kicked out of Germany. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro. You can't fake that shit, okay? You really can't fake that shit. But anyway, before we start drawing today, I have a nice little announcement that benefits no one. To be honest, it's truly just for me because again, this is my stream, so I get to talk about what I want to talk about. But basically, yesterday, Tahir, I talked with Nico. We talked about me releasing the new beta reading script, and I'm on my way working on it right now. Actually, I started working on it after talking with Nico. Also, hi Wall, welcome to the stream. But yeah, I also let Tahir go through it a bit. These are Tahir's notes. He also read it with me, and then I think overall, his critiques were that episode 1 and 2 needed more work, but pretty much from prologue and after episode 3 onwards, yeah, I didn't get any notes from him, to be honest. I did not get any notes from him. He said it was kind of perfect, and then this is where we stop. But yeah, it's crazy though. If you guys didn't know, is that I use ChatGPT a lot. Okay, I'm not gonna just lie. Okay, I think at this point we all kind of rely on ChatGPT a bit. But yeah, I would say maybe the prologue, it went through like 4 revisions. Also, hi Legend, welcome to the stream. Also, happy birthday. But yeah, after it went through like 4 revisions, we finally are satisfied with the prologue, me and Tahir. And then the rest of the episodes maybe went through like 2 or 3 revisions. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to release this maybe at the end of this month. And right now, I'm still doing some revisions for chapter 3. And I'm planning to release until chapter 8 for the beta readers. I'm so excited. This is all I've been doing, okay, guys? The reality is I do not have a life. I honest to God do not have a life. So this scripting thing is my whole life right now, and it's all I've been doing. Occasionally also going through deep rabbit MBTI holes, which benefits no one. But yeah, otherwise I mean, this one I drew like a few days ago. I'm quite happy with it. I think I revamped his face twice. Do I have the original one? Yeah, I think I erased his face. Oh, okay, I found it. Oh, it's so ugly. I can't show it to you guys. Oh, I hated the old one, and then I revamped it. But yeah, I'm also trying to improve on facial thingies for the comic. You know, like in the meantime, working on the script, also in the meantime, drawing them and visualizing them and stuff. So I'm quite happy with my progress study, but definitely shit like this, I struggled a lot. Like, nothing wrong with this, but oh fuck, why does his face look so stupid when it's flipped? Let me flip that canvas real quick. But yeah, his face should look like that if it's not flipped. But I can go back and work on it. But basically, yeah, this is all all I've been doing. It's just trying to study faces for them, and the fucking script. That's pretty much it. That's my life update. And other than that, I do not have a life. I have not gone out. I mean, I went out yesterday. That was okay. No, on Monday I went out. But yeah, that's it. God, what? I don't know, man. Life. Also, oh wow, Wall is from Germany. I didn't even know that. I read the new prologue and there's some word sentence I could not understand. Oof. Really, you should let me know in the feedback. I understand that sometimes ChatGPT might give me like some really like, because Tahir also had a few misunderstandings on words. So definitely let me know if the words are hard, because that's not what I'm trying to go for, you know. At the end of the day, I want everyone to be able to read the comic without trying to think like what the fuck the word meant. So yeah, let me know. Yay! Yes, he is. Hottie, yay. I bet I have less life than you, literally unemployed. That's okay, I'm unemployed too. I try to I try to make myself feel better by telling myself, yeah, I have to do art jam every weekend, which is kind of free, and I had to stream every Wednesday. That's also kind of free, and I make videos some days, not every day, and then that's how we cope, bros. The point isn't to tell yourself you gotta be like making money and being super productive or anything. I learned not to look at life like that ever since. It's better to just focus on what you can do every day and just be present. I would say that, yeah. I know most people don't have the luxury to feel that way, but if you're in the same boat as me and you know, if you can relate, you can relate. Basically, my goal every day now is to write something. You know, I gotta write something. Even if I'm not writing, I gotta be editing something or I gotta be drawing something. As long as I do that one damn thing a day, and I don't typically spend a lot of money besides groceries and rent. Like, yes, you guys saw my little online shopping haul, but if you saw what I bought, it's mostly for house stuff. Like, I don't really buy like material stuff. I wear the same fucking shirt every day pretty much because, yeah, to be honest, I don't feel the need to buy things, but also maybe that is because I don't have like stable income as well. So it's a kind of a morally gray area with this whole like income thing. And I think my family is somewhat disappointed in me, like being Asian and whatnot. I think people tend to think like, well, you're still young. You're not like, you don't have kids, Maybe you should be out there and do things, right? And I can understand. Uh, I think just like a generational gap and just like the world today, and then not understanding that I'm actually super introverted to put myself out there, so I do it through the internet, and they don't really grasp the idea of putting yourself out there on the internet compared to like maybe joining a community, going to church, or just stuff like that. So hi Pati, welcome to the stream. So yeah, to be honest, most days I'm still battling with this whole shit. I have nothing figured out. But before we spiral, I tell myself, let's do one fucking thing a day. Let's not overcomplicate this shit. Like, it's not worth it. You live your life how you want to live, to be honest. You only got like what, one fucking life. Might as well do it how you want to do it. If you can, of course. Again, that depends. Just survive every day. Yeah, revamp is better. That's good. What's your target audience? You made his shoulder wider. Yeah, he kind of needs a wide shoulder to dominate. And he plays basketball. I think checks out, right? Target audience is young adult, but I can see how the NSFW might tip that scale. So I'm thinking of releasing like SFW shit on the novel, and if people want like the NSFW shit, maybe they can go to my Patreon. I think that's the course of action here. I buy plunges that don't work. I'll have you know, I used it on my shower drain, and it did work. Okay, you guys are pathetic for judging me and my plunger. Grocery trips are very exciting. It's not that exciting for me, to be honest, but I like when I have food stock up, because I don't like to go out to eat. I like to eat at home, and I can usually get by. Like, I think today, it's now 3 p.m. All I had was tea and a sandwich, because I don't know if my appetite got smaller when I came to Germany, or I'm just more lazier in Germany, but I don't eat as much in Germany. And I realized I have lost some weight, but it's not like too insane of a weight. I think it's just because I eat healthier as well. the shit you get in Malaysia, it's full of sugar, okay? I don't know what to tell you. There's sugar in every fucking salty, spicy, bitter dish, okay? But in Germany, I don't know, maybe because I cook a lot as well, I don't like add sugar, and preservatives and artificial sugar is pretty much non-existent in the grocery stuff you buy. You can always choose to buy more nutritional cereal, biscuits, snacks, right? So I think cutting out a lot of sugar in my diet helped a lot, and just cooking a lot, or just really not eating that. I mean, I don't know about the not eating that much part. I think that one is just maybe some sort of depression, but I don't know. We don't get into there. I think it's not depression. Maybe I'm just like spiraling. I think the not eating part, I think I'm just like I think let's call it lazy. Let's just call it lazy. Also, hi Ansh, welcome to the stream. And hello Kirby, welcome. Today I'm thinking of drawing with a reference, but he looks too manly here. I'm gonna redraw this and make him like, because they're supposed to be like 17. They're not supposed to look that mature. So my goal is to get these like references, and then I want to draw them in my style. So this is what I'm gonna try to do today, if I don't yap my way out of it. But also, hi Nixie, welcome to the stream. Makima, yes sir. Makima is my favorite. Stop talking about Hanako. Jesus. And is FW Patreon? Yeah, maybe someday. Not now though. Been asking Tal about Patreon. He's been really helpful. I bet Tal has great coverage on Patreon. Germany weight loss so real. I dropped so much weight. My pants start falling off and I need to buy new ones. Ooh, shopping time! Shopping time, Nico. Let's go. No, I want to go to Germany just to lose weight. We need that accountability challenge again, so I can walk 7K steps a day. Maybe I'll bring it back. It's almost August, right? Also, hi Patty. You do webcomics? Yes, I do. I currently am in the process of making one. I'm still planning to do a novel first before I release the comic. So I'm writing the script like a novel to release the novel, to hype up the comic. I think that's the better way to describe that. So yeah. Okay, so this one, what went wrong here? Do you guys want to see? Maybe I can show you guys a bit on what I'm doing here. But yeah, I wasn't satisfied with this when I worked on it yesterday. But I think I know why. His shoulders are a bit too narrow. Because Lauren got broad shoulders. The rest of it is okay, I guess. I think I just want to tweak it a bit more. And yeah, I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn how to draw more like the BL manhwa styles, because I'm having fun, to be honest. I always wanted to draw like those style, but I could never get into it because I didn't have a comic or anything motivating to get into it. But now that I have this, it's a good opportunity to learn, even though when I release the comic it might not actually end up looking like this, but it's good to know that I've given it a shot. So I think I just need to fix this part. So yeah, this is what we have so far. This is me trying to learn my reference. So yeah, we're gonna try to make it a complete art. I mean, the weight loss thing in Germany, I think it's just eating healthier definitely helps. Like I said, you buy stuff that have less sugar content in it, or they're just very strict about how much sugar is in food and stuff like that, you know, which is helpful if you want to be healthy. Accountability thing would be fun. Learning electric guitar. What? That's so cool. You have an electric guitar, bro. I would like to just come to Munich and just watch you play the electric guitar so I can draw. I always wanted to draw like live bands and shit like that. Oh, actually, come to think of it, I went to a live band in Malaysia long ass time ago, okay? And I ended up drawing in the fucking, it wasn't even a cafe, it was kind of like a pub thing. And they were just performing, and I just started drawing on my iPad while they were singing. The guy was singing like Ariana Grande songs, and he's like a dude. When he spoke, his voice was low, and then his notes go so high, just like Ariana Grande, and I was so surprised. And then I drew his whole band and stuff. I love the whole band life thing. It's why I made roommates, right? But yeah, never went to another live band afterwards. Also, hi Faith, welcome. Don't have much energy, won't stay long. That's okay. Hope you have a good time either way. Yeah, we have Dear Alice and Slice of Life. 144p? No, don't watch me in 144p. Also, it's too small to see. I fail at BL art style, that's okay. It's too hard to see from here. Yeah, I mean, this is as much as I can do, but I'll try to show you guys the process every now and again. But I usually post my speed paints and my step by step, not step by step. I think just speed paints on social media. So we can catch that too if you subscribe. Yippee. Subscribe please, or else he will be sad. Can you bear to see him sad? I'm glad you're enjoying. I used to see you suffering. I still suffer. I just don't talk about it as much. Also, Chase did so well with the furry BL art. Oh my god, I have to show you guys what Chase did. It was amazing. I was so impressed, bro. Really gave it to us. This is from our last live stream. If you haven't watched it yet, we roasted some webtoon entries, submissions, and Chainsaw lost a bet, and Chainsaw was forced, because he lost the bet, he was forced to draw some BL furry. It was so funny. We were gagged when we saw Chainsaw's art. It was beautiful, but like, first of all, we did not think Chainsaw could draw like this, okay? We were gagged, okay? Beautiful, yeah. I don't think anyone can ever top a punishment as good as this. That is for real. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen the live stream where we punished Chainsaw, go check it out. It's just the live stream before this one. 2025 live webtoon roast live stream. Also, hi Ganesh, welcome to the stream. You can suffer in art. Art is the suffering for you. Art has been my obsession lately. Boya is doing so well. Boya is churning out art like never before. I think we talk about this every week, right? We're just so impressed with how fast you put out art and shit like that, to be honest. Also, did you change your name? Yeah. It's now called yuuning's BL Corner. I'm trying to separate my official yuuning account from my BL account, because it's, if I want to lean into the NSFW stuff, it's better if I separate it, I feel. I think yuuning's tummy ache transferred to me. My tummy ache got better. I took a pill. It kind of like suppressed it. It's good. Potential is understatement for Chase. Did someone say gay and furry art? Oh my god. Also, hi Basil, been a while. What's up, what's up? Missed the last live stream. We can always rewatch it. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I was sad and I was fed by Chain's fan art. So happy you guys enjoyed his punishment. We all enjoyed it. Also, hi Ooptio. Welcome to the stream. Okay, let's work on my little thing while we chat. How about that? I mean, how is everybody's week been? I guess let's start with that. Congratulations, by the way. You guys are halfway there to the weekends. I'm so excited for the weekends. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do for the weekends, but I'm just excited for it. I just feel better when we approach the weekend. And I'm still in one piece, you know. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe it's just a me thing. I tend to. I mean, how do I say this without TMI? I guess. I tend to catastrophize small things when it doesn't go to plan and shit like that. This is something I'm trying to work on. Okay, I'm trying to be more flexible. And let me tell you this. Germany is trying to force me out of my INFJ to an INFP. And if you guys don't know what the hell that difference is, basically the difference between an INFJ and an INFP is the J is more controlling compared to the P. And dealing with the public transport system in Germany has been pushing me to become a P. But basically the context is just sometimes your train gets canceled, sometimes the train needs to be repaired, sometimes there's just shit like a tree falling down on the train track, like so many things go wrong and your plans always get disturbed and shit like that. And after hanging out with my friend in Dusseldorf so many times and her also struggling with the train problems and shit like that, we both joked that we both as INFJs are slowly becoming INFPs because of Germany. Like at this point, we might as well just like we surrender, you know, we surrender. It's funny. But yeah. I don't know what that has anything to do with what I started the conversation from, to be honest. Okay, we got sidetracked. Not gonna lie, if you think about it, BL and action comics do intersect in a way with all the muscles and abs. I agree. That's why Chainsaw said in the epic category there were so many BLs this time. Rewatching the live stream doesn't feel the same. The fun part is the live stream interacting with you guys. That's true. Then you guys should join next time if you can. Bye bye. I have started my freaky art too. I was hyperventilating. I drew something freaky. You're fine, boy. Just remember, you're the artist. You have control. Boya drew NSFW. Let's go. I didn't post it on IG or TikTok because they're kids and I don't want you to see it. For real. Yeah, I would just do exclusive. I might drop the zesty stuff on Instagram and TikTok though. I don't really mind. As long as it's not like 18 plus. I think you're gonna be okay. Also yesterday. Wait, what? Oh shit, I don't remember. But there was a word Tahir didn't know, and I told him it's quite a common word. It's a word I would use for my novel and stuff because he thought ChatGPT wrote it, but I was like, no, I wrote it. And he told me he never heard of that word in his life. And I was like, but it's. I don't remember what that word is. I'll let you guys know if I remember it. But yeah, honestly, the highlight of my week was kind of just Tahir reading the story. Because I would like to say I worked hard on it, but at the same time, it's hard to justify these things when you know how people back then, people back then didn't even used to have ChatGPT to help them with their scripts and stuff. But now when I feel like I need an immediate feedback or critique or anything, I can just put on ChatGPT like no problem, right? But yeah, it is definitely how would I say this? How can I say this? It is definitely complicated to say. You want to say like you did all the work, but there were certain lines that are so mind-blowingly good that did not come from me. I will say that. A lot of these mind-blowing lines that that have been written into the story, most of them were by ChatGPT. And me and Tahir, we did an experiment where we asked ChatGPT to write a boy and boy love story in this Russian author style. Basically, it's literary. It's full of like poetic twisting shit and stuff like that. And it was beautiful what they wrote, what ChatGPT was able to write just based on the prompt and the direction. It's insane how it's hard to believe no one has written books with ChatGPT at this point because it is just that functional. So it's hard. It's really hard to battle this morally gray thing, right? You got this amazing ass tool, but I tend to feel a bit imposter syndrome when I depend too much on it. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Also, hi Record. Welcome to the stream. Also, she's so drama. Welcome to the stream. Have to watch the replay. Oops. All right. Just know I said hi. I think I accidentally slipped into a freaky face. I can't post my art at all. No, you guys, I want to see it. I hear no background music. There is background music. Okay, maybe it wasn't loud enough. The music is chill. But thanks for letting me know. I can make it louder. I always tell ChatGPT to list wording better for certain sentences. Yeah, that's pretty much my life now. I write out a draft and then I tell them, make this better. That's it. Do my grammar check on ChatGPT all the time. Yep. So hi Jess, welcome to the stream. But I'm telling you guys, this technology we have now, I just think there is now this incentive to do better because everybody is doing it. Like, let's think about a scenario, right, where if an author tells people, I refuse to use ChatGPT to write my story, that's great, that's fine, right? That's a stand you're taking. But you're gonna maybe take more time to do it and you're gonna get like, less accuracy compared to, you getting a human to edit it compared to ChatGPT going through it and shit like that. It's a doozy. It's a doozy. I've been fighting this morality of being proud of the work that I created, but at the same time knowing that it's not completely yours, right? I think I used to battle with this in college as well, to be honest. Let me tell you guys a little something in college that happened to me. In my FYP, basically my final year project, my lecturer was my mentor, basically. She helped me decide on a brand of what I wanted to do. And that's great, that's all. At the end of the day, it's still my idea. But there came to a point where I had to do a brand poster, basically a wallpaper poster thingy that represented that represented my brand. And we couldn't figure out, like I took a lot of pictures for it. We couldn't figure it out. And then she opened her Photoshop on her desktop and then she just moved things. And then it didn't take even like a minute, okay? And she was done. Like she just moved the title and everything and then she was done and I was like jaw dropped because I was trying to figure it out for such a long time. Basically, this is the photo I took. This is my FYP. It's called Raw Rod in college. And then she helped me basically lay out the wording and pick the wording and shit like that. And I know it doesn't look like much, but I struggled with this. I had a lot of concepts before that. I showed her, these are some ants eating the meat and whatnot. I had so many concepts I showed her. And basically raw represents like just being a piece of meat out in nature because we are one with nature and shit like that. You are raw and you will rot someday. That's what's my concept, right? And yeah, and then I showed her all of these. She didn't like any of it because she said the intensity and the saturation on the meat went away. And I totally agree with her. Like, it is not as striking as the first picture. I took this picture with Tahir at a park. We went together at the park and then we took it. And this was also around the time I met Tahir. I met him in college and stuff like that. And then we went on like this little day trip to go take photos for my FYP. And yeah, when I printed it out, it was beautiful, right? But I also had a sense of imposter syndrome because yes, this is made by me. This is my concept, but I did not make the poster. My lecturer made the poster. So I tend to struggle with this, like someone who just have more experience and someone who is a better tool in helping you represent yourself, right? It's a constant battle of me trying to just be okay that most great things that are created in this world is better with teamwork, okay? Even if that means using ChatGPT or having a very experienced artist or lecturer rework your work, you know? It's still yours. It's still your concept and your art. But yeah. In those moments, it is hard to feel that way though. It just feels like I'm an imposter. I did not make this actually. Like, just like how with writing as well. Now I feel like I'm an imposter. Most of these words, these really nice like summarized words and shit like that, I did not write them. ChatGPT wrote them. So I was just like, maybe I have spiraled a little bit these couple of days, but it's part of being me. It's part of being me. We miss your background music with voice lines. But why? I listened to our roast stream and we did a good job, I think. We did a great job. I don't know why you say I think. It was beautiful. I don't think I could have done it any better. Also, hi Blue, welcome to the stream. Also, hi Hats, welcome to the stream. We're drawing today. I'm trying to learn how to draw this pose by studying it. And this is my current what's happening right now. That's the dude. That's the doodad. So, I just got back from dinner. What did I miss? Just sharing my FYP. What do y'all do with the meat after? We threw it. It wasn't edible anymore. I took a whole 2 hours photo shoot session with that meat, bro. It's not edible. Just going to the park with your BF to photograph raw meat, totally normal. Yeah, I honestly don't know how to explain it. He was very helpful though. He actually helped me pose for a photo. Let me show you guys. Tahir was in one of the pictures, but he wasn't like, I didn't show his face or anything. Is it here? Nope, not here. Nope. So I made a zine, or whatever. Okay. Supposedly this was me. Okay. What does it say? I am human with raw meat. And then this is like the layout of the zine and shit. And then this is I actually hand sewed this. What does it say? These are the things that are like intertwining in my face. It says health, relationships, social media, school, and family. Right? These are what makes up my troubles and stuff. And this is me in a packed, like I'm like vacuum packed in a food container and shit like that. This one is just me saying get out of my mind. And then just like a lot of like anxiety, blah 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 blah, shit like that. And me saying I needed a change. I met new people. Okay. I let go of the old. I met new people. Shit like that. Basically, the concept of the whole zine was that I used strings and hand sewed it. And this is just like ramblings of like if you saw my journal, right? It's kind of like my mini therapy session. And then this is me leaving my packaging. Hell yeah, I sewed this very badly, the footsteps and whatnot. And then this is like a piece of my meat or something. Like think of it like with a barcode and shit. What did I say? I fall in love with Gin. And this is Tahir. This is Tahir's. This is me supposedly. Yeah, like that's me as the meat. And then this is Tahir with me. So yeah. That was my zine. And I just took like a page from fucking On the Road by Jack Kerouac. And it was like a little drawing. I mean, at least to say I was kind of edgy. She never stopped being edgy. But it was nice. I like that my lecturer let me explore this part of myself with art. I think she always knew that I wasn't gonna do the traditional route of just making commercial art because, I don't know, maybe I never showed any interest. No meat was harmed in the making. No meat was harmed. We just bought it and threw it. Anything is edible? No. Could have given it to the stray cat? Nah. Come on. It's uncooked and it's been left outside. I wouldn't. How Tahir knew yuuning is one of what? I couldn't understand it. My gothic thoughts so edgy. Yeah. I like the edginess, very creative. Thanks. Also, hi Jonalyn. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, that was me in college basically. Before I was a YouTuber and anything like that, I was just a very weird kid that had a lot of like I mean, if I were, what would you guys say to your younger self? I always quite like this concept of like writing a letter to your younger self and like what would you say to them now you are an adult and stuff like that, right? I quite like doing these things. Let me see, what would I say to her? What would I say to my younger self? I think honestly, I would just say that it does get better. I think sometimes because, like I said, I have this tendency of spiraling, right? We know that about me. And I have this tendency to catastrophize the things in the moment when they don't go well. And I think in college or just back in the days, Younger Yuning had no experience and did not know that the world would get better. So I would just tell her, girl, it will get better. That's it. Plain and simple. Like look at you now. I would tell her like look at you now. You're literally making your first BL comic. Like that in itself is, I think it's a dream come true. I think young Yuning would just be like, what the fuck? We can draw? We can draw boys? Like she would just be so out of her mind. Because to be honest, I think as a kid I'm quite easily impressed if I can just draw something very nice and it like represents how I want it to represent. I get very like just happy and validated, and my mood would just, I mean I still feel that way to be honest, but maybe now it just feels more like oh, I could have spent less time on it if I had better reference, right? There's more complications at play with like the internet and whatnot, but back then if I was like able to finish an art piece, I'd just be happy. Yeah. She was kind of easy to be impressed. And that's probably just me. I don't know about you guys. I don't know how you guys felt about your childhood and stuff like that. But not only was I the edgy one, I was the odd one out. Okay? My family, no one besides my aunt, no one else. To put it lightly, I guess no one else really understood, but that's okay, right? We don't blame people for not understanding. I think I just didn't put myself out there as I should. But yeah. Well, I was very, very happy in college. I will say that. I think meeting my fellow INFs and just meeting fellow other artists made me just such a different person compared to when I was in high school. Because again, I went to boarding school in high school. Nothing wrong with that, but I wasn't ever really able to fully show who I am in high school because anime was cringe and comics were cringe. And if you made art, you just made like school art. You know, you didn't make creative art. It was school art that was in line with school. And I didn't like fine art, didn't like painting or anything. I just like to draw like comics. So I would do it, you know, secretly, or I would do it when I'm in class, right? And I managed to meet some very, very good friends in high school. Like, honestly, I just have one great friend in high school. Like, this dude has stuck with me since my edgy cringe days. And I don't know, sometimes it's beautiful. You start to think like, wow, like we've known each other for a decade, and you've seen the worst of me in high school. You've seen how edgy and depressed I am in high school. It is a beautiful moment to come to that realization, even though it's only one friend, right? But so much better than no one at all. Like at least one person saw your journey, understood you, and you guys still hang out and you guys are still friends. And it's good to see each other grow as well. We didn't go to the same college and shit like that. We just went to the same high school. So we kind of separated for a bit in college. I got new artist friends. He got his own friends and shit. But we would always hang out like at least once a month, you know, because we just enjoyed each other's company and we kind of like understand what we were, right? Anyway, I'm yapping a lot. Let me look at chat real quick. Would you rather die to be food or die for art? I think both. As long as there's value in dying. That Kyle died for art. Just a piece of him. Come on. It gets worse, me to my younger self. Now that's edgy. Damn it, boy. Hell yeah. Let's go. I'll tell my younger self you get more awesome as you age. Hell yeah. Also stay away from that Alicia. Who? That is a name drop? What, Chainsaw? My answer is very opposite. I like that though. It's like now you have nothing to fear. If everything gets worse, why do you even bother caring, right? My mom always said life's tough, get a helmet, and life's not fair. I feel like that set realistic expectations for me. That's true. That's a good way to put it. True. Like life's not fair, life's tough. And the get a helmet thing is very endearing. It's like, yeah, life sucks, but there are ways you can make it better. It's realistic enough, yeah. I guess mini-me would be happy in terms of art, but life in general, nah. I think it's not too late, Boya. I know you feel like life is getting worse, but it's never too late to make it better. I don't think I tell my younger self anything. Damn. Did our Hanako comic become famous yet? Hanako didn't fly, but even better, we get to draw a boy's kiss. To be fair, Hanako comic was finished by my younger self. My 8-year-old self told my 8-year-old self finished that shit, bro. It was done, okay? It was never getting a revamp. Yes, she might have planned for something else, but I'm so happy I stopped myself before it got further. Shout out to yuuning's aunt. Younger self wouldn't take my advice anyway, even if I told them. Right? Waste of time? Bro, why are you guys so mad at your younger self? For real, for real. You guys are so mean. They're just like in high school and they don't know shit. They don't know if it gets better. They don't know if they're gonna like all these expectations and stuff like that. They need a lot of reassurance. It's why I can it's why I can sort of like sympathize with the young adults today. Like it is hard to live in this generation. Like we of course every generation has its struggle, but I would just say that like in this generation I would hate to live in a generation where social media is prevalent. Just putting it out there. I'm so glad so many of my dumb old self wasn't on video, on TikTok and shit like that because we don't need to see that. We don't need to see that shit. So yeah. I think I'm done with my sketch. I think I'll color him in now. This is what we have so far. I drew Lauren trying to smoke. Let's color him in. Made him a little beefy though. It's okay, I guess, but he's just a tad bit beefy. Don't know if I like that. It's not supposed to look like a beefcake. Okay, let me do the whole distort thing. My favorite function on Procreate is distort. For real. This shit saved my life with like faces, body proportions, everything, bro. Okay, much better, I think. Just squeezed him a tight bit. All right, this is the new well, I think I'll just color him in. Chunky is good, not like that. Yeah, boy, it'll work out. Just select his body and smoosh. Yep, I did that. It worked. Can confirm. Someone mentioned my fan art looks like 90s BL anatomy. I mean, sometimes, but it's not all the time. Drawing on paper sucks for real. Who still draws on paper? Also, hi. Hi, Alex. Welcome to the stream. I prefer beefy, like how Chainsaw does with his character. Yo, that drawing was crazy, bro. Chainsaw, you should consider this department. BL. I'm just saying. Can always use more. Hi, hi. I ain't considering shiz. I just telling you, it's a missed opportunity. Okay, let's color. You know what? As like someone who's currently writing, I'm so glad I can draw. Because so many scenes I try to um, visualize first before I write them. I'm better at visualizing than I am at writing. This is why the novel is a bit of a challenge for me. But I'm learning a lot from writing too, actually. Just the census thing, that was something I lacked in the old beta read through. And in the newer episodes, I've been trying to add more sensory details and stuff. Because I think when you're like just reading it from a comic and stuff like that, you wouldn't need these kinds of details. Like, who the fuck cares what he smells like in that moment? We just want to see the scene and the action thing ongoing. But no, the novels, everything needs to be there to get immersed. Like, this is why when I showed Tahir my draft for the improved version of it, he was like, at first, I think he didn't even know. At first, he was confused. If you guys have been reading the beta thing, at first Tahir was confused. He thought Lauren was in the same room as Theo in the dorms. And I told him, no, that's Brian. That's another guy. And he's like, who's Brian? And I was like, oh no. He has zero like memories of this guy called Brian. And I knew I had to do something about that. So in the new script, I added more dialogues between Theo and Brian. And then after he read it, he's like, oh, wow, I get it now. He's like, I get this Brian character now. I didn't remember him last time, but now that you've added more sensory details or just like more dialogues and shit like that, he makes more sense now. And I was like, damn, hell yeah. This is what I need to do going forward, just shit like that. I'm glad that just like patching up a few things with just like adding more words and details, I was able to create this character from nothing, from just words. It's crazy. I don't even need to draw this character, guys. There's one thing good, one thing's pretty awesome about just being an artist, and also one pretty good thing about being a writer. You can create nothingness out of words. And with art, you can visualize the scene better and then turn it into words. It's a crazy combination we are having here, folks. It's a crazy combination. And I'm very, very happy that I can try and learn to be on both spectrums. Like, I can try to improve on both spectrums with just writing a scene out of nothing and visualizing a scene and then writing. So yeah. Also, hi Telt. Welcome to the stream. Hi Uzi. Welcome to the stream. Need a new art tablet. What are you thinking of getting? Change isn't going to the dark side yet? Yeah, we don't know about that. It's in the personal art channel. It's glorious. Oh, you guys have to go see it. I think we are scared. Which app? Also, hi Aoi. Which app? I use Procreate. Procreate is kind of it's neat. I think, to be honest, kind of my main software now. I know there are probably better ones out there, but Procreate is chill. But otherwise, I usually tend to use, well, Photoshop, but we don't talk about that one. That one's a bit sussy. Ah, these damn fingers. Whoa, that's too bad. I gotta say though, uniforms, they tend to match in colors, right? I don't know why now I only have this question. Well, can I ask you guys for opinions? What do you guys think? Okay, let me first show you guys the opinions. Trying to get to the color. Nor. Okay, not looking so good. Okay, well, just an opinion. But I think this one is kind of ugly. I was planning for the uniform to have like matching colors. Maybe the pants. Actually, no. Well, yeah, just a sec. I think I can make this make more sense. Okay. All right. What do we prefer? Do we prefer lighter top? Sorry, it's too dark, right? Do we prefer lighter tops and darker pants? Or do we prefer this combo? Darker top with different pant color. Pick one, guys. Pick. Let's call this one purple. Do we prefer dark blue with purple? Or do we prefer light blue and dark blue? Because I don't know. Uniforms, man. Pick one, guys. Which one? Again, this is purple with dark top. And this is light blue with dark pants. Lighter top, dark pants. Colors too similar. Also, hi Sherry, welcome to the stream. Customer support. I like Huion brand. Yeah, Huion is pretty good. I finally made it to When It's Gay. Hello, Tal. Thanks for joining. Maybe the colors are too similar, but yeah, true. People would have chose the other, but then you said pants were purple. Oh, you didn't like that the pants were purple? Okay. All right, good to know. Actually, I was leaning to this too, but I needed reassurance. You guys are now my ChatGPT. This has been me and ChatGPT for real. Just me asking, do I make him say this thing or that thing? Which one do you think fits his character more? And then ChatGPT will analyze. I will say this though. I think ChatGPT likes Lauren. I don't know how to describe it. I feel like ChatGPT stands Lauren. Because he well, I don't even know how to explain this. I think ChatGPT writes the best line for Lauren. Maybe because he's more like calculative, but I don't even know really about that. But yeah, just so you guys know, my man's ChatGPT is out here repping Lauren for real, for real. A lot of the new writings you're gonna see, oh, so improved, bro, so improved. I'm so excited, so excited to finish it. Right now, the current progress for the whole novel, where are we at? I think we're at chapter 19. So we're like 20 chapters in, but from chapter 8 to chapter 19, these 8 chapters are so rough. They're so rough. They need a lot of work, but you know, there is foundation there, but just need a shit ton of work. So but we shelling it out. And the more I write, the more I realize it's very hard to keep up this facade that Lauren has. Basically, I was trying to write Lauren as kind of like an authoritarian, but at the same time, he's like corrupted, you know? He's like, yeah, I have a lot of power in school, but I don't really care. I just like having power, but I don't care about being morally being morally good or anything like that. That's his whole thing basically. And yeah, but because of his, well, eventual relationship with Dio, I had to start writing him more like a human. And I was reading the first few chapters, and then I went back to to like what I've been reading and whatnot. God, there's so much he really going through that character development like nobody's damn business. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get you guys to help me just see if it makes sense for his character art and whatnot. But yeah, so far it does feel a bit like, oh, what happened to him, bro? Like, bro isn't bro. What bro is like changed and whatnot. But can you change that much with like love and shit like that? Okay, we don't know about the love part yet. That's not spoilers or anything. I'm just saying it. But yeah. But you guys know there is gonna be romance and shit like that. At least you know that. Ah, I'm struggling with this part a bit. I think I want to move it up a bit, but yeah, this is what I have so far. He's supposed to be smoking, but it's not that well drawn. But I'll work on it later. How much time do we have left? We have an hour left, okay? Man. Lauren is AI for real. Plot twist, Theo actually coded Lauren. He's an AI and the whole story is hallucinated. I love that. Not the hallucination subplot. That is very interesting though. I like that. It's a BL. The L part has to be there. It's false advertising and I'll riot. Stuff someone changed with enough good. Oh god. What the hell did I have to read just now? I hated that. Change is becoming chaotic because we all made him draw something he didn't want to. But yeah, on another note, enough about this story gap. On another note, I've been going on my Disney grind as usual. And let me think, what have I been watching lately? Oh, I remember now. I watched Lilo and Stitch 2. Okay. Basically right after the first one. I love the first Lilo and Stitch movie. It's kind of my top one in there. But I was like so intrigued by the second one. I went to watch it. And they changed Lilo's voice. First of all, that was a big no-no for me. Her new voice, bless the kid who did her new voice, but it's just not it. Like, she's so annoying. She's so annoying in the new voice, and I preferred her 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 voice. If you guys haven't seen it, you guys have to go, or else you guys don't understand what I'm yapping about with her season 2 voice. Okay, but yeah. I struggled to finish it. At one point, I just did my writing thing and I put it on the background. Like, I did not care what was happening to the movie. The stakes are so shitty and low. But yeah, that's the unfortunate thing about sequels, right? However, I watched Incredibles 2 sequel, and I think I mentioned it already last week. I said I quite like it. I like that. It's about Elastigirl, okay? But again, it's more so the villain part. I didn't mind the first villain in the first movie. Syndrome, he was okay. But the second one, oh god, I couldn't give a shit for the second one. But yeah, that's the. Oh, I also watched Brother Bear. I don't know if you guys remember this movie called Brother Bear. I rewatched it and I was pleasantly surprised. I kind of zoned out most of it, but I enjoyed the parts where they were like bonding and the music, because when Phil Collins starts singing, I just swoon. Okay, I love me some Phil Collins cartoon soundtrack. Okay, that was when I went and watched Tarzan next. And yo, guys, I don't know, is it because I'm almost 30 or whatnot, but Tarzan, holy shit, he has never looked this hot in my mind than when I started watching as a kid. I think when I started watching as a kid, I never saw him the way as I did now. I think I was focused, bro. I was so focused watching Tarzan. My eyes never left Tarzan. I was like, I have to know more about Tarzan, okay? And I'm so like, just like, man, I don't know. It's the age thing. I don't know what to tell you guys, but yeah. This is my journey with Tarzan. Absolutely love it. Of course, when Phil Collins started singing again, I was like, let's go, Phil. You the OG, Phil. But yeah, Tarzan, guys. Please rewatch Tarzan as an adult woman. It is so different. It is such a different experience. Such a different experience. Isn't this a bit TMI? That's okay, guys. I'm human. I'm only human. BLR is changing Shane's brain. What BLR? I just realized you think fave Disney movies are my least fave. No, you don't like The Incredibles? And you don't like Lilo and Stitch and Tarzan? I love these ones. What else did I like? I'm gonna watch Treasure Planet after the stream. I'm very edging to go watch. I remember liking Treasure Planet. I just didn't know what was going on half the time. But I really like the main character, Jim, and his family, his mom, and just like, just the dynamics overall. But to be honest, story progression wise, I don't think I very cared. But I'm gonna rewatch it later. Mulan 2 is pretty bad. They butchered Mushu. You mean the animated series, Mulan 2? I remember it was about these three concubines that started dating the soldiers and shit like that. And I was like, oh, okay, we're just giving them the women now. Hell yeah, you know? Not my favorite, but Mulan 1 was very, very nice. Enjoyed it. Miss the old Disney. I think we all do, yeah. I think back then they were just not trying that hard, you know. They just wanted to tell a story. And they didn't think about how I mean, yeah, they still have like the plot twist and shit like that, but maybe it wasn't as bad as how saturated it is today. But yeah, there's also just the 2D animation aspect of it. It feels so like whimsical and they feel so alive. It's kind of like when I watch Miyazaki films, like Hayao Miyazaki, Ghibli films. The fact that they were all like drawn and animated, it just feels so whimsical, yeah. It really, really can't replace it. 3D wise though, if we're talking about 3D movies, I think I quite enjoyed Tangled. And well, The Incredibles, right? I really, really enjoyed it despite it not being 2D animated. Family equals not important at all according to Hollywood, and shoving that into a movie that's literally about found family and the importance of family. Yeah. Tarzan is peak. Not Tarzan is peak. When I'm 30, I'll rewatch Tarzan. You don't have to be in 30s to go watch Tarzan. You can watch Tarzan now. Waiting for a day Disney makes Tarzan black. In fact, I dare them to. I don't see why not, right? I don't see why not, to be honest. Kind of salty about it if it isn't obvious. But yeah. What else did I watch? I watched so much. I was like going through them. I watched the Goofy movie. I think I talked about it last week, right? I don't quite remember, but Goofy movie. Oh, I just spat everywhere. Goofy movie is also in my top favorite. I was engaged, bro. Say what you want about Goofy movie, guys. You guys don't get it. I love the Goofy movie. I love Max as a character, and I love Goofy as a dad character. They're so relatable. I mean, I know it's like pure comedy and whatnot, but it's not afraid to get serious when it needs to be. And I really, really appreciate that about the movie as something that's just like a mascot movie, right? It was the one thing I appreciated about the movie is it doesn't dumb down Goofy too much. Like Goofy gets mad, Goofy has emotions, he cries, he gets sad. Like these are because when I think about mascot type movies, they're always trying to let them play if they're comedic. They just play the comedic character, and that's it. And that's why I don't watch a lot of mascot type movies like Mickey Mouse and shit like that. But yeah, Goofy movie hits so different. I love the many, many emotions that Goofy goes through with his son. His son is like rebellious, right? He's like a teenager. He doesn't want to be associated, and that hurts. As a dad, like that fucking hurts when your son is like embarrassed of you, right? Like it's so relatable. So honestly, Goofy movie, do I put it top one? Maybe. I would say it's around there. I thought you were 30, boy. Boya is not 18 and not 30. I love Goofy movie. I watched it over and over again as a kid, right? It's just he's such a good character. The Max and the dad. Max used to be my girl crush. Wait, you mean he used to be your crush? Max isn't a girl. I wanted to be like Max when I grow up. Wait, which Max are we talking about? Who you mean, right? Max or the girl in the movie? Like that's what's her name? Roxanne? Max is the guy. Roxanne, you mean Roxanne, yeah. I watched the second Goofy movie more than the first because I liked the disco. Yeah. I love the second one too. The sequel was just as good, right? It's a bit more comedy centric for the sequel and maybe a bit less whimsical as the first one, but I still think, you know what, for a sequel, I would still give it a fucking 10/10 because this shit usually don't land. And when it lands, you know, you kind of just want to give them the benefit of the doubt that they really, really tried. It didn't lack at all in the second one. I like that Goofy finds a girlfriend, you know, and he goes to college. It's beautiful. Like, I need more of these type of shows in my life. Ones that have stakes, not afraid to have their comic relief character have emotions, and just like, even though they still provide the comedy, they're not just going through the motions. Like, they fight back, they have emotions, they feel sad and shit like that. Like, I think I think at one point I felt like I was gonna cry when I see like Goofy all sad, especially the beginning scene where Max leaves for college. It really, honest to God, always gets me, that scene. It's so believable. And Max is like a great kid, right? He's like the perfect representation of like being a being a teenager. He's not overly dramatic or anything. Like, he too gets embarrassed, has emotions, and is like has a lot of shame and stuff like that. Yeah, I would like to dedicate a whole fucking video to Goofy movie. Yeah, I love Three Musketeers, I see. Roxanne is a lot of people's awakening. Oh, I didn't know that. Hell yeah. Also, hi Shabby, welcome to the stream. I think Tal is admitting to being a furry right now. As a kid, I didn't understand the concept of college. Why would a parent go back to college? Yeah, community college, because, right? Roxanne ain't for me. Never said I wasn't. Hell yeah, way to get them on the edge, Tal. I love Roxanne as well. I thought she was so cute, and I was like, they're perfect together, you know? I'm so mad they didn't bring Roxanne to college, though. She's such a sweetheart. And she's like cute. Yeah. I really, really liked Roxanne. I thought she was perfect for Max. I shipped so hard, guys. I shipped so hard. Ayo, Tout furry. Tout seems so normal, being a freak all the time. I also watched Zootopia. Speaking of furries, I also watched Zootopia. I really, really liked Zootopia. I would say it's also in my top 5. I have a lot of top 5s. I don't think I actually have a really good list over there, but yeah, it seems I have a lot of top 5s. Zootopia, so good. I love Judy as a character. And well, Nick is such a good character for her as well. And yeah, I love the whole world building and shit, and just love the whole crime mystery, but it's not too edgy, but it's somewhat political, and there's so many messages coming across that movie. There's a lot of stakes happening too, and you know, I think as a kid movie, it's quite perfect. Like, I don't think anyone can make it any better than they did. Okay, she's talking again. But yeah, love Zootopia. And I loved, I mean, okay, there were a lot of side characters introduced in the movie. Didn't really care for most of them, but yeah. The more main characters, like the family, Judy's family, the fox that bullied Judy, so much character development, and even just like the police officers, the cheetah. It's such a great movie, guys. One of the best out there. So definitely my top five. I'll work on my top five list in a bit. I know I have a lot of top five right now. I love Nick's character so much. Have you seen the? Why do we always talk about the pregnant comic when we talk about Zootopia, guys? Nice world building if we go into its earlier concepts. There's part two? I think so, yeah. I'm excited if it's coming out this year. Boya here to take the wholesome conversation to weird places. It's Boya, guys. We kind of knew this. Oh, Zootopia releases in November? Oh my god, I would love to go watch it in the movies. Such a big fan, guys. I watched the first one in the movies as well. Also, hi Tanjiro, welcome to the stream. Moana? We should do top Disney rankings. Okay, guys. How about you guys share with me your rankings, and I'll work on my rankings as well. I've talked about a few movies just now, right? You can. I also quite enjoy Finding Dory. I think Finding Nemo, the classics, right? Even though it's 3D, I still think the story is so strong. It is a bit wacky, right, with Dory and whatnot. But I love the world building and shit. And to this day, I don't think anyone can make a better movie underwater than how Finding Nemo did. I think as a kid, it was so wonderful. And watching as an adult, yes, the quality lacks a bit, but it's still such a great movie. Like just the narratives and the story, it does not lack. I'm so genuinely surprised that watching every Disney movie as an adult, like if I ever have kids, right, I would just have fucking Disney movie nights with my kids all the time. And I would just watch these Disney movies with them because I learned so much, like storytelling wise and shit. I haven't watched Ratatouille, but I loved Ratatouille as well. But I wouldn't say it's in my top five. It's a great story though. Love the world building as well. The French culinary world building, it's beautiful. And I love the critique. The food critic, Antoine. I don't just, what does he say? I don't just like food, I love it. I watched Finding Dory. I haven't watched I think I watched Finding Dory, but to be honest, I don't remember most of it. I think I watched it during a time where I didn't care much for it. What are you drawing? We are drawing some guys. We are drawing some guys. I drew this one just now, and now we're trying to draw. Yeah, this one. Still in process. Nothing to show yet. No, Procreate crashed. Ooh, we can include Pixar's. Sure. If we include Pixar and 3D movie, it would be a hard top five. Yeah, I'm struggling with mine too. I feel like Goofy, the two Goofy movies already takes the cake. Yo, Lauren is getting a more squarish jawline. I actually went back and redid that jawline. I would love to give Lauren really like masculine, mature features. But the reality is I don't want to make him too mature looking. I kind of wanted to describe him as someone with boyish looks. you know, and boyish looks is like a bit, to me, androgynous, maybe. So he can't look too masculine, just the right amount of masculine, but he's a pretty boy, if that makes any sense. He's like, well, it's spoilers. I can't say much, but yeah, he has to look like a pretty boy. He can't look too masculine. Oh my god, I just remembered something. It just came to my mind. Twink? Nah. Theo is a twink. Lauren, not so much. He's kind of built, cause he's more athletic. But yeah. I just remember something. I asked ChatGPT one night out of boredom, be like, what horoscope would you give them based on my writings and stuff like that? And ChatGPT made a guess. It was almost right about one of them, but the other one, I don't think I would have seen it coming. I was like, huh? Really? That horoscope? I was like, okay. I think I imagined a completely different one. And to be honest, guys, I'm not going to divulge their MBTI or their horoscope and shit like that going forward. I don't like to, even with roommates, dear Alice and shit like that, I never like to explore the whole personality part thing because I think it limits them when you put them in categories like their horoscopes and like their MBTIs and shit like that. But it's just for my own entertainment, right? So that's why I did it. But yeah. At least to say ChatGPT couldn't figure out Lauren's horoscope, but almost got it there with Theo's one, which is kind of beautiful. How close I've written Theo as a character to who I had imagined in mind compared to Lauren, who was someone I made up entirely, right? And yeah, someone completely different ended up being. This is what I have so far. I'm now gonna draw, I'm trying to study this reference. Very nice. And this is what I have so far. So I think I should push his chest up because it's kind of like a bottom top perspective. And I should maybe push his head up just a tad bit. Me analyzing. That's me basically, just me analyzing. How can I make him look the way he does? Oh, Atlantis! Oh my god, I want to watch Atlantis. I think after I finish Treasure Planet, I want to watch Atlantis. I totally forgot about Atlantis, but I remember liking it too. Oh, we have a list from Jess. Top 5, Mulan, Tarzan, Aladdin, Moana, Peter Pan. Oh, okay. I should go watch Aladdin as well. I haven't seen Aladdin yet. I mean, I've seen it, but I haven't rewatched it. Also, hi Soham, welcome to the stream. ChatGPT really my bestie. It's kind of sad though. Oh wait, Hercules instead of Tarzan. I like Hercules better. Oh, I rewatched Hercules too. I mean, I can't really say I relate to the main characters and whatnot, but I love the world building, and I love Hades. Okay, Hades carried the show. Let's be honest. And Danny DeVito, apparently, when Tario watched Hercules with me, he's like, "Is that Danny DeVito?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, forgot to mention that." Atlantis is goated. I broke my iPad screen 10 days. No, what did you do? What happened? That's so sad. Hercules and Atlantis are so good. This is so tough. Also, hi Sergio. Welcome to the stream. Sinbad. I need to go rewatch it, to be honest. I haven't seen Sinbad in a long time. Atlantis is so good. I love the characters. Road to El Dorado? Yeah, I think that's Disney, right? Yeah, Road to El Dorado. Oh, that one brings back more memories. I remember liking the dynamic between the duo. And oh my god, that girl from... Oh my god, what's her name? She was kind of hot. Wait. Do you guys remember that girl from El Dorado? Oh my god, yes, Shell. Like, hello, how is this not an awakening? She was so hot. Girl, you better own it. You better work it, girl. Look at that. Look at this animation. Wait, play the animation, bro. Look at that. Yo, come on. Yo. Yeah, Shell. I need to go rewatch El Dorado. I think that's the general consensus, everybody. I have a list I need to go through. I need to do Treasure Planet later. Need to watch Atlantis later. And I need to watch El Dorado, yes. Also, hi Cece, yes. Those hips don't lie, girl. She thick, for real. El Dorado is DreamWorks, otherwise it would be my first. I mean, we can, how about we do a whole animated top 5? I know it's getting harder. They keep adding them. But yeah. Okay, I mean, going off right now, I did really enjoy Monsters Inc. I think Monsters Inc. was like a top favorite for me for a long time. But when I rewatched it, to be honest, I really just like Mike Wazowski. I love the character more than the show when I became an adult and rewatched it. But I also liked Boo. But Sully was a bit just like, you know, the main character. But otherwise, okay. I mean, I would put Tarzan. I think Tarzan is amazing to me still. And I would put Goofy Movie 1 and 2 together. I'm gonna merge them instead because without each other, they don't feel quite complete. So my top 5 has Tarzan, the Goofy movies, 1 to 2. And the third one, well, The Incredibles. Love them. Never stopped disliking them. I used to would put Mulan in here, but I think I'm gonna kick Mulan to top 6 instead. So we got 2 more spots left. Nothing comes to mind right now. Yeah. It's like the spots are precious. Oh, Zootopia. Yes, I would put Zootopia in my top 5. And another one. But actually, Zootopia, I kind of disconnected at some point, especially around the forest scene. Like, great world building and everything, but maybe top 6, yeah. Man, this is hard. Lion King is overrated. Yeah, me and Tahir, we tried to get into Lion King, and then like in the middle, we just stopped watching. I have a feeling I'm gonna like Atlantis though, even though I don't quite remember what really happens. It's been so long. Huh. Okay, well I have 2 spots left. I did really enjoy Hercules, but I really only enjoyed the Muses and Hades, so it can't be in my top 5. I still think Mulan is quite solid for me. I love the world building and I love the characters. So I would put Mulan into my top 5. So we got 1 more spot left. I'm considering Finding Nemo for that last spot, but I also really like Lilo and Stitch. So maybe I'm gonna kick Mulan and I'm gonna put Lilo and Stitch and what's that other one? Fuck. I just said it and now I don't remember it. We're gonna kick Mulan for Lilo and Stitch. Well, what? Sorry, do you guys remember what I just said? I have to rewatch the VODs now. But yeah. Oh, Finding Nemo. Yes. I'm gonna put Finding Nemo in. So my top 5 is Lilo and Stitch, Finding Nemo, Mulan, what? The Incredibles. I forgot the other one, but you guys get it, right? You guys get it. So yeah. I like the Timon and Pumbaa centric movie better than the actual Lion King movie. Damn. Megamind pretty good as well. Megamind is funny, but won't make the cut. But I should rewatch Megamind actually. Oh right, the 2 Goofy movies. Oh my god, now I remember. My top 5 also includes the 2 Goofy movies. Now you guys know my top 5. Unless I keep watching and I find something more that I like. But as it stands, let me repeat just one last time before I forget. As it stands, my top 5 is Mulan, The Incredibles, Finding Nemo, 2 Goofy movies, and The Incredibles 1. And damn, 2 3D animated. Oh no, I forgot Tarzan. Okay. Let's kick Mulan. So Tarzan. No, let's kick Finding Nemo. Tarzan, Lilo and Stitch, the 2 Goofy movies, Incredibles, and of course, I forgot the other one. But yeah. If I don't remember the other one, then I'll put Mulan back in. God damn it. I'm like a fish. My fucking memory doesn't last long. Did you watch K-pop Demon Hunter? I haven't watched it. You should go watch it. I watched it, yeah. I appreciate K-pop Demon Hunter for letting go of the male character. Oh shit, that's spoilers. Sorry, you haven't watched it yet, right? I'ma stop talking real quick. But how can I talk about it without spoilers? Cece, can you? How about you guys just mute yourself mute me real quick, so I can talk to the people who have seen it, real quick. I'll do like a peace sign when it's done. When I'm done talking, I'll do a peace sign, and then you guys can continue. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm gonna start talking now, alright? But basically, K-pop Demon Hunters is pretty neat. I appreciate that it didn't the male ML lead, I forgot his name, sorry. He was like gone towards the end, right? And I think that made more impact on his character. I think if he wasn't gone by the end, there would be less impact on how I feel about him as a character overall. But because he never lives to survive, I like that. I like that they made that direction. And I think out of all the characters, Rumi had the most spotlight, right? We see a lot of her internal struggles of like being shamed and shit like that. But the other two female characters, I feel like it is to be desired. They just feel a bit too bland. They feel like the side characters for real. Just wish they had more of their internal struggles as well. But I like that, as a Netflix show that's catered to maybe kids and just like the K-pop and stuff like that. It wasn't afraid to delve into more deeper topics like shame and whatnot. So I appreciate the show for doing that. But animation wise, of course, I think we all love the animation. I think that one is like a no-brainer. The art and animation dominates the story for real. Story isn't lacking. I would maybe give it a 7 out of 10. Yeah, the story just could be better. Also, well, I'm done talking about K-pop Demon Hunters. That's all we have today, guys. You guys can come back in. Genu, yes, we should do a DreamWorks list too. True. Let me see yours. Didn't watch it because I don't want to join another fandom rabbit hole, but you will enjoy it. You will enjoy it, boy. Yeah. Also, hi, Midges. Welcome to the stream. Wikipedia says Roll to El Dorado is DreamWorks. Yeah, right. They didn't mention their struggles, but they don't really show it. Yeah. Not Disney, but I really love Red Shoes and the Seven Dwarfs. I haven't seen Red Shoes. The reason I'm going through my Disney list right now is because I just got Disney Plus and I don't know if we're keeping it. So I need to go through all the movies before I lose my subscription or we decide not to keep it. But as it stands, I think we might keep it. We might keep Disney Plus because we're watching this show. My Name is Earl over there. It's like our new sitcom show. And I'm really enjoying it. I really like the show My Name is Earl. I laughed so much yesterday from one episode of My Name is Earl. I really recommend you guys to check it out if you like to laugh. But yeah, there was this episode about a prison episode. Basically, the character goes to prison and he's tasked by the warden to help lessen the gang fights. And so he puts these two gang leaders in a room together to get them to talk it out. One of the gang leaders looks at the CCTV and Earl is like, oh, you guys want to talk without the CCTV? Okay. So he disconnects it. And the gang leaders immediately kissed. And he was like, whoa, what's going on? Like us as the viewers watching in, as like, we were like, what the fuck as well? And apparently like, just saying it out loud is just so stupid, but it makes so much sense because these gang leaders, apparently they were in solitary together for like 2 months. But being in solitary together, they were able to bond and talk it out and just like bro moments and stuff like that. And then they eventually fall in love. But because they can't show that in prison, they incite fighting between their gangs so they can like have a moment to just grab each other and kiss and shit like that. But yeah, it's so stupid because their promoting the gang fights, getting their own gang members all bruised up from the fight and whatnot, just so they can have a moment to be with each other. But yeah, eventually Earl figures out how to get them to lessen the gang fights and to get them. Basically, he gave them the warden's office once a month to just make out inside. So the warden is happy because there are now no more gang fights between them. And he doesn't know that they're together and shit and whatnot. But yeah, oh my god, just having to explain that was fucking crazy. Like, you guys would never think. Like, you guys are just like, huh, right now, just like listening to me say all that shit. But I, for real, went through all of that with Tahir yesterday, and we were both just like jaw dropped. Like, I gotta say, this My Name Is Earl sitcom is shaping up to be my top 10, top 5 sitcoms. It's so funny. I'm trying to make him less like mature looking. Again, it is not my intentions to make him mature looking. But I'm failing quite hard. I think I only know how to draw much like mature bodies or whatever the fuck that meant. This is what I have so far. I'm struggling, guys. I am struggling. He looks okay, but he needs to look less of this. That's all I'm saying, bro. He needs to look less like this. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. I think I need to make his face smaller or some shit. Also, let me look at chat real quick. The marketing team for that movie did it so dirty. I see. I love Cruella. True, the Dalmatians was pretty good too, right? I need to watch that. Piracy has a heavy fine in Germany. I'm scared. Yeah. Or sometimes I dig a little too deep and Sarah is 5 kilometers away. What? Oh, is that game? This is a nice recipe for a BL story. It was crazy. Why do I feel like I've heard of this? It's crazy, that show. I have nothing to say. DreamWorks, El Dorado, Shrek, Megamind, How to Train Your Dragon, Wild Robot, honorable mention, B movie, of course. Damn. Also, hi, Derzuma. Looks good. I relate to struggle. Recently got an iPad. I'm struggling to adjust sketching characters. Damn. Yeah, I think we all are struggling with just sketching overall. But would love to see your art. Yeah. How many layers do you use for line art? I now have 20 plus layers, but I'm working on two art right now. So I'm working on this one that I just drew in the beginning, and I'm working on this other one. So that's why I have a lot of layers. Okay, guys, the layers don't mean anything at all. Y'all are tripping if you think like having less or more layers means like your art is like any different. I just like to work in layers because I can always go back and fix my mistakes, pretty much, you know. I like to know I have a backup and shit. If y'all don't draw in layers, y'all don't get it. Okay, let me move. I wanted to say, let me move his chest upwards, but I don't know why I keep doing this motion. I think I just want to push his chest upwards more. That was so stupid. God, I am brain rot right now. I'm running on. Yesterday, I woke up at 3 a.m. After going to bed at like 11 or 12 or some shit like that. And then I could not sleep. I was in bed at 3 a.m. trying to sleep and then I couldn't. So I started writing. And then I wrote some stuff, cleaned up some stuff, and then I slept at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. and I woke up again at 9:30 a.m. So she's not doing too well today, not gonna lie. She running on 480p today, not HD at all. Okay, well, we got something. I just need to fix his face now, and then we can color him in. I struggle with the edges of the face a lot. This part. When they do their little fucking 45-degree angle, I struggle with this part a lot. This is something I learned about myself while doing this, like making them hot project. There's so many ways to draw, and I keep studying how they do it, but I can never get the hang of it. It's weird. I just struggle with that angle a lot. But it's also the most sexiest angle, guys. You miss me with that fucking side angle, front angle bullshit. Hell no. It's gotta be the 45-degree angles, y'all. This is the only way you can look good. I think even just like if you're taking pictures and whatnot, try to avoid doing a side angle or a front angle. Just try to focus on showing like what your good side and whatnot. To be honest, this is my good side. This is not my good side, but I have no choice because of the placement of this desk. So just try to show your good side. 45-degree angle is always the way to go when you're taking photos and shit like that. And the same with art, to be honest. It is truly the same with art. I love to draw everyone in 45 degrees angles. They just look so different compared to like a fucking full frontal face. Okay, well, I kind of messed up with his body. He doesn't look that bad. It's just he looks too good, which is not the point of this. But yeah, this is what we have so far. So based on this reference, we got this. Could be better, yeah. Could be better. He looks too much beefcake looking. So let's think about trying to do the thing. And I want to now color him in. I mean, first of all, why am I unbuttoning his clothes? That is uncalled for. Hell no. I don't know what I was doing with that. Let's button them up, guys. Also, hi Mochi, welcome to the stream. Got any advice from expiring mangakas? Reference, yeah. Just do a lot of reference. If all else fails, reference that shit, bro. Just like me, bro. None of us, no one is perfect at drawing everything, but with reference, you too can be perfect. Girl, I see that Makima poster. Yes, sir. We love our little Makima, and I got a little Albedo at the beside her as well. It's lit, guys. It's lit over here with Makima. What else? It's okay, I had a friend who had 55 layers of sketch. Procreate with your layer limit, for real. What the hell, right? I hate that part about Procreate. Just DreamWorks list, Prince of Egypt, How to Train Your Dragon. Oh, okay, pretty much the same, like, almost, yeah. I would say How to Train Your Dragon, first one, was my absolute favorite, but it's a DreamWorks, so not as good as the Disney ones, unfortunately, yeah. For me, that would be 5-layer max, probably. I don't even understand. Squeezing his imaginary booba. Also, thank you, Stover. Thank you. Considering that's not your normal style, it's really good, right? Thank you. Objectifying poor Lauren. Yeah, I'm gonna cover him up. I feel so bad. Welcome back. Oh no, it's already 5 though. Well, I'm gonna try to finish this up and then maybe I'll leave. But that depends how fast I work. But I will try to do it quickly. So I want to, the objective now is to color him in as well. All right. All right, 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 right, right. Let's go. I should probably fix that hand before I move on, though. Learned a lot, but my nemesis persists, aka hands. My nemesis. I'm gonna need a lot of reference if I was to do this BL comic, because let's be honest, there's gonna be a lot of hand action, guys. And I don't know if I'm ready for any of that. I'm so bad with hands, bro. We gonna need to 3D that shit if needed. It's gonna be so many smoking scenes as well. Oh, I dread it. I dread it. With the script and how it's shaping up to be, lots of smoking scenes. Lots of like stop. Where are you going? Scenes and shit. Oh, I have my work cut out for me. Finishing art before I leave seems like good influence. Damn. Ma'am, it's 11 a.m. I'm trying. I'm enjoying Procreate, but I got beef with the app since I came from using Ibispaint and Medibang. I mean, true, the free apps honestly do much better than Procreate. That candle is scarily close. You're right though. You're right though. It almost burnt my plan in the beginning of the streams, but I think I can get through the stream without burning myself. Yeah. A lot of hand action also. Hi, Sean. Sean, did you see Chainsaw's furry art? You have to go see it. It is because of you we get glorious art from Chainsaw. Forever grateful, forever grateful. Okay, let's color. Let's color this boy in. I'm losing my voice. Be careful with the fire. You scared? You said you're scared of dying by fire? Yeah, but not a fucking candle, bro. I'm not scared of the damn candle. You tripping, bro. Candle got nothing on me, bro. Watch me cause a fire hazard before the stream ends, y'all. Stay tuned. Hallelujah, everybody. Hallelujah. Oh, I missed it. I'm sure it's very well done. I would have my vengeance. Think your chains nemesis now. I just hop on the stream while scrolling shorts, but gotta go. Oh, have a good one. Bye bye. Nice, you can judge someone by the quality of their enemies, and chains is top tier. I love this rivalry. I stand the rivalry. Hello. By the way, was Sean in Imagiverse? Was Sean ever in Imagiverse?
I don't know.
Imagiverse mods in the chat. Was Sean in Imagiverse? Oh my god, you genuinely thought I was asking a question?
It's like, where's magic first?
Tahir was like, I don't know. He thought I was talking to him.
What a loser.
Loser Tahir. Loser Tahir thought I was talking to Loser Tahir. The stream says hi.
Hello.
I was gonna say be careful, that fire is low-key burning my nails like 20 minutes ago and almost filled the house with toxic gas. Yeah, I'll be fine. It's just a candle, guys. It's alright.
You have the TK thing.
Okay. Don't think so? Okay. Nah, Imagiverse was this Discord, Webtoon Discord that Chains and Jess were mods in. So I thought you guys met there or something. The reference looks like 2D Cooling. Yeah? This one? I think it's kind of, I think Colleen doesn't draw like this actually. This reference is kind of like Japanese manga BL style, I would say. I kind of know Colleen's art style. Colleen is striving for more Korean BL manhwa style, not Japanese. But, you know, there is no one style. Michmaki's Discord? Yeah, Michmaki's Discord. I just met Sean when we did that video with ND Burn. Oh, I see. So you guys met in ND Burn's stream. Okay. I've been floating around in the greater Webtoon creator YouTube space forever. I see. Yeah, that Discord is pretty depressing now. Why? You know you guys have the power to make it better, right? It's just the creator abandoned it. Doesn't mean you guys have to abandon it. I wish I can move everyone from Imagiverse to our Discord. I would love to host more Webtoon or webcomic artists or anyone. But it's kind of rude to take it from someone else, take people from someone else's Discord, unless it's like, I don't know, consensual. I still talk to Mitch sometime. He's doing good. That's good. Ghost Town sounds effect. Now we yuuning gang now. Yeah, but isn't it nice though? You guys used to be like mods and stuff. Like you guys used to run the Discord. So I'm just like thinking like such a well it's okay. You guys mentioned the Discord is dead anyway, so probably doesn't matter at this point, right? Well, I'm almost done, to be fair. I'm just doing details now. I'm not sure if this is entertaining though. I might finish this off stream. I might. What time? Yeah, we're going over time a bit, but I'm just a bit like, I really want to finish this before the stream ends. But I'd say I did pretty good considering the time constraint as well. Usually I don't draw that fast, especially if it's a pose. I'm not used to. I usually need more time to like fix this things. But I think this one was pretty awesome. Yeah, I think I did pretty good for this one, time wise and shit. But yeah, that's what we have. Lauren, our prefect. I know Americans don't use prefix. You guys use student council or something, right? But I'm used to using prefix because I'm from Malaysia and we were colonized by the Brits. So the prefix thing technically came from the Brits, and that was something I'm more used to. So that's why he's a prefect, but in American term, he's a student body council. Enlighten me, Americans, enlighten me. Why don't you use prefix? Why do the British use prefix? But yeah, this is Lauren. I'd say we did pretty good, yeah. Just chilling and shit, just thinking. Head boy, yeah, head boy, yeah. Prefix, prefect, not prefix. See, the Americans don't know about prefix. For real. I mean, shall I Google? Ooh. Okay, well, I was kidding, guys. I was kidding about setting the house on fire, but that happened. Yeah, we're just not gonna talk about that. So, prefix. Let me see the difference between prefix and student body council. Primarily, my demographic is Americans. I don't want to confuse them if everybody is like more used to student body council. I don't think any fucking Brits are gonna read my comic anyway. Let's see. So Gemini says student councils are elected bodies that represent student bodies and advocate for their needs and interests, often organizing events and fundraisers. Prefects, on the other hand, are often appointed or selected, and their primary role is to uphold school rules, maintain order, and serve as role models for other students. Okay, so it's not the same at all, actually. It's totally different, actually. One is the one that upkeeps the order of the school, and the other one is just a democratically voted student body council that's like, let's have Friday pizza night. So that's way different. You ate things. Hell yeah, ikemen. We got prefects over there. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. We use student council terms, okay? Like our student council did a fundraiser for prom homecoming, and that's it. Okay. Then you guys don't have anything that represents a prefect in America? Like any student that has this like authority role? None? Burnt herself, self-harm warning. I gotta put a trigger warning because I burnt myself. I didn't burn, but I felt the heat real quick. The prefects I knew sold drugs with me. Hey, yo! Chainsaw is onto something. This guy, this guy over here, he's a prefect, but he ain't perfect for real. He for real be doing the bad stuff out there. It's I think I always like this like what's the term? Chaos, moral chaos. Yes, moral chaos people. It's like they can play the role of an authoritarian if they want to, but they're fucking corrupted, bro. And that's the type of shit I eat up, bro. And I'm just very excited for you guys to get to know this character because ChatGPT made ChatGPT made him good. Like so good, bro. So good. We just need to add in some shadows and highlights afterwards. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yep. Yeah, no student in America is taking orders from another student. I punched that guy. Good to know. True. I think in the grand scheme of things, this prefect thing is quite corrupted. Like, just how you alone you feel you can overtake me as someone who is in the same situation as you. That made no sense, by the way. But yeah, I think as the prefect, it's also just a position to abuse power. Or they're usually the popular kids, even. We got a lot of popular kids as prefects in my school. And yeah, they get perks, they get benefits, they get perks. I think that's also why people strive to be prefects. Not only do you get to play the authority role, you get the perks and the benefits of being a prefect and a community of people who somewhat care about some shitty school law. It's crazy, but yeah, I punched that guy, yep. My best friend was the class president for a year after launching an insurgent campaign against a long-standing incumbent, then did virtually nothing and was eventually removed. It was great. I didn't know what incumbent meant. Hell yeah, there was some big words over there. Stuff him in the locker. What I know about prefects is they discipline the night class vampire. Oh, well, I think that's Vampire Night, boy. I knew a prefect who killed 7 people, got his ass locked up. I don't know where you are, Chainsaw. We're in such different worlds right now. We're individualists over here. We ain't taking orders from someone who is the same rank as us, and probably not from someone higher ranked than us either. That's good to know. That's interesting. Then yeah, this British thing truly incorporated the whole prefect thing to us. I don't remember a student council at my school, but I would bully them with just hell yeah. Love it. Love you guys are honestly the rebels. I have a whole section of the story dedicated to rebels. But you know, the rebels hang out with the fucking prefect even. That's how weird the dynamic is. Lauren is a red flag. I mean, if you look like this, come on. How are you not a walking red flag when you look like this? I think there's just no way around this. You gotta be a red flag if you look like this. You can't look like this without being a red flag. But you know what? I always like morally gray characters. Yes, they might be red flags, but I also like to explore the parts of him that he is more than just a red flag. So if that makes any sense, okay, that makes any sense. I think the red flag is more so just inexperience, which comes with age, okay? And they're like in high school. You can't expect someone to fully blossom as someone who's mature and shit in high school. Can't get that way in high school. I don't remember. Oh, you want me to follow the rules? Nerd. Have you read Cast Heaven? No, not yet. Or actually, I haven't heard of it. Cast Heaven? Haven? Just would have gotten shot by the prefects over here. Sounds like training the kids to become informants. Student council is only good for their lunch money. Yo, you guys. Why are you guys becoming bullies now? I smashed a couple prefects too. Seems racist. Yo, guys, don't read too much into it. It's just a comic, guys. All right, it just reminded me of that BL. I see, we got similar teams. Let me look at it real quick. Oh, it's Japanese. I see. Is Cast the system? That would make more sense. It has 7? What? It has so many books? Like so many volumes? That's crazy, bro. Okay. Actually, this looks really fucking interesting. I might actually read this. Thank you guys for the Thank you guys for the recommendation. I have been reading BL as usual, of course, for study. Not just that I also enjoy reading BL on the daily, but also this time it's for studies. I just read one today right before the stream. I think in my mind I was just analyzing this BL comic I read. I just read it. It was random. It just came to me and I just read it. And I was like thinking, it's a Japanese one. Japanese BL manga. And I was like thinking to myself, I was like, oh, man, they haven't aged well, first of all. And I mean, it's a pretty old manga. They haven't aged well. And just like so many missed opportunities. I feel. But yeah, I think that's it, right, for today. That being said, Americans will pick up what a prefect is from context clue. Well, I figured it out from the context clues. Okay, that's good. The semi just reminded me of Lauren if we talk about corruption. Ooh, I would love to read someone similar to who I'm writing because I'm literally writing this guy with blank. Just someone maybe just like personal experiences of or movies I watch, but I don't know Lauren as a person at all. I can write a better Theo than Lauren. That's just it, yeah. I'm not gonna read Chainsaw's one. Just because it's culturally weird, Americans don't mean they won't love it. True beauty did great. Okay, good to know. Yeah, but actually, yeah, I think I'm gonna go. I think I made great progress today from studying. Again, this is what we did today. We did a bit of Lauren today, and yeah, I appreciate you guys as usual for joining me. Elgato appreciates you guys as well for joining for, well, that's like 2.5 hours. Holy shit. But yeah, I'm really excited to have my novel out soon. Probably the end of the year. But we'll see. But yeah, thanks again for joining. I'll see you guys next week or Art Jam this Sunday. And I hope you guys have a great week. And yeah, don't stop drawing if you draw. And don't stop writing if you write. Bye-bye. Have a good one. Bye. Oh no, Lunartic just joined, but I'm going. Bye bye. Bye bye. What is that meme? Bye 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 bye.